Hello and welcome back to the Great War Western Front. It's been a little bit. I played through some regiments in the meantime, but I'm excited to be back with this campaign. And to start off, we're facing a French attack coming from Saint Menold, attacking our province of Vouziers. They have 9 corps against 3 that we have, so we'll be at a definite disadvantage here. Maximum supply draw is only 400. I don't have an upgraded depot. Oh, I do have a depot in this region, so that's good. That'll help balance things a little bit, but it's still going to be a tough one. We're going to be facing some very strong numbers. So while we were waiting for the French assault to happen, I've got a pretty good trench network already developed. I slightly upgraded some of these trenches in the middle, not all the way, but I just wanted to have one real solid trench that can start to resist some artillery fire. And I'm going with my strategy I've had before of disconnecting the trenches, so it'll be tough for them to push through without going over the top and exposing themselves to rifle fire. I've got a mortar on each side, got one machine gun in the middle, got another machine gun here to help cover the forest where it seems like they might launch some attacks from. Got just 2 heavy artillery pieces. Definitely use less artillery on defense than I do when I'm on offense. But I still like to have it do some damage to troops in the open. Got it running at double speed while we are waiting to see where they come from. I do have the airburst shells. I'm not super impressed with them so far, but it seems like if I do happen to catch them in the open, I could completely destroy a wave of attackers with just one volley. Downside is it's 70 supply, and I don't have a ton to start with. So nothing coming yet. Although I don't have a balloon, so I don't have a great line of sight into when or where they're attacking from. And both of my artillery pieces can hit basically the whole front, if you look at the mini-map. Wanted to do that so I can reduce the number I need to deploy and still make sure I've got good coverage. There we go. We've got our first wave showing up. We've got Belgian and French troops. Let's get another barrage going. We've got a lot here. They're suppressing some of my trenches on the left, but we've got mortars, machine guns. We do not have planes, so we're going to lose some of our emplacements. And wow, this is just a real solid barrage, or a real solid attack that we're facing down here. We've got a lot of rifle fire, and they're managing to press through. They might actually break into my trench networks here, just because of the number of troops they've got. I mean, how many companies did we destroy? This is crazy. They are starting to suppress me with artillery a little more. I turned down the settings to get it to run a little smoother. I do think I'll want to turn it back up eventually. I don't know. Tough to decide. I do want to get a little beefier PC at some point, but it is not that time now. All right. Most of my troops held up pretty well. I'm going to retreat one company just to get a fresh one moving up, and then I'll replenish that trench. Just want to make sure I've got as fresh troops as possible ready to hit for the next wave. Get the better company up at the firing line so they're ready. Do wish I had some fighters to take down their bombers. Maybe I could start to buy some more air units and have those spread more through the front. But I lost almost nothing there, and they lost I don't know how many troops in that wave. They came just about where I expected them to. I was kind of expecting them to use this forest a little more, but that's kind of where I thought they'd come from. We lost our mortar, so we'll be a little weaker on this side now. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try an airburst shell. That's a lot of supplies, but I'm hoping it can absolutely decimate. Nope. Really not worth it. Not worth the supply cost. I think the regular artillery did not quite as much damage, but not a dramatic difference from the air bursts to make it worth almost 10 times as much. We do have some elite troops coming up. So they are, if they get in my trenches, that could be a problem. As I'm looking at upgrades, I've got one research point that I saved from the last turn. And just looking at how these waves are going, I might actually want to spend that on upgrading my rifle damage. Have my rifleman be more effective, because we need to chop through these waves faster. We do have one Belgian unit in our trenches. Let's get some reinforcements moving up, because we might need to throw more guys in the trenches soon. Lost an MG nest, that's just planes. Lost some heavy field artillery from the planes. You know, actually not, this didn't go terribly. Let's see, where did I lose? Oh, it's the artillery. That's what unit I was replacing. So it's another attack that we were able to turn around. Let's get that heavily damaged company out and replaced. But we're really not doing too bad. Can rotate out another. Make use of the time we have between waves while they're calling in more troops. Well, I think this game is really well designed overall. The one thing I'm a little hesitant about is that no matter how many corps you have on the field, you have the same number of companies you can call in at any one time. I guess there is kind of a top level of how dense you can make your troops in any spot. But I feel like it's not worth as big of an advantage as maybe it would be otherwise to have a ton of units stacked and ready to attack. They have more bombers harassing me. But now we've got just 2 companies left. Yeah, they're bombing my trenches. So I'm going to have to prioritize getting more fighters. Because that harassment's going to be tough to deal with. I can't have them just suppressing me all the time. There we go, got more artillery coming in. They're using a lot of bombers on me. But really, if you look at how many companies I've destroyed, they can't have too much left. My troops are holding up pretty well. That improved trench is doing a job for me. There we go. They're barely able to get a few shots off before they start getting hit with artillery again. But it at least protects them so they take less damage. And yeah, these elites aren't going to make it to the trench. And now we're able to start focusing on the Belgian unit behind them. So it's good. One company down. Here's the second. I'm going to pull a company back. Start rotating up. And just keep troops moving. Keep them fresh. It'd be nice to finish the battle with some supply left, too. There we go. I'll accept the ceasefire. I think our losses were really light there. Really light. Yeah, let's look at that. So they lost about 10,000. And we lost 600. I think this will put us over our goal to, wow, and 1,000 gold to replenish. Meanwhile, we were about 300. I think this will put us over our goal for increasing our national will, and we should hit that objective, so that should be cool. There we go, plus 14. Only spent 110 gold and 37 supply. There we go, plus 360 supply for meeting that objective, the will of the people. So this puts us in a nice spot. We got 1,400 more gold, 2 more research points. We are well stocked. And I do think I want to have the improved sights for more rifle damage for my infantry. That's going to be big on the defensive. Or do we want to keep saving for tanks? We could do bunkers now, and that'll let us do tanks for the next time. Let's see the Battle of Jutland. We get plus 20 national will. Very nice. Oh, they get plus 20 national will. Oh, no, we do. All right, good. Defeat 2 Indian infantry companies for 400 gold. First thing I'm going to do is get another 2 planes. Or 1 more plane. And I don't know where I want to put it. But they've just been attacking me with enough planes that I don't want to deal with it without having my own. Where do I want to start launching attacks next? I kind of want to keep focusing on the this northern front. Let's see. Ypres could be a good one. Let's see. Could throw it in. Oh no. So we'll start moving a little bit to Ghent. Noyon. We will take 1 corps from there. We're also have a lot stacked. That's only 4. I think I could take 1 corps from Saarburg, put them in Ghent, and get ready to start just pounding Ypres. And I can increase the level of the supply depot. Let's do some intel here, see what we can find. So what do we see? And yeah, let's... I think this is the spot to build a supply depot. So let's do Lille to Ypres first. And start to wear them down. We've got siege artillery. We have got air. Maybe this would be a good one to auto-resolve. I haven't tried auto-resolve yet. Let's roll the dice. Stalemate. Not too bad. Everyone loses some national will. They lose more. I'll take it. So now let's attack Ypres with this region. They're battle fatigued. So we'll have an advantage with our will. And our units should do a little better in melee. All right, so I've got some light defenses along the bottom. And along this side here, I am vulnerable to attack through this region. I will just hope they don't. I've got a balloon, got 4 pieces of artillery, kind of got them at weird angles to hit as much as I can. And then most of my infantry stacked on this northern front. I also did 2 days of siege bombardment. So let's see what we can destroy. Took out a machine gun nest and 2 firing trenches. Very nice. See, they've still got a machine gun nest over here. Got some artillery on this side that I can see. Some more artillery. So let's send in a bomber to start with. And I'm going to start working on these frontline infantry, getting them weakened with my heavy artillery. There we go, 1 machine gun nest down. Hoping my bomber comes back and takes out this other machine gun nest. Looks like we should be good there. All right, that's what I needed to get it ready. So once my artillery is reloaded and ready to go, I'll be set to launch this attack. No way around it. We're going straight through. And we're going to take some losses, but I think we should be able to suppress them pretty well. And hopefully gain some ground in this front trench and get A pretty quick. So I'm paused. And I'm going to start assigning troops to trenches they're going to take. I did notice, since I turned the graphics down a little bit, that it's much smoother when paused. It was really choppy before when I had paused it. So I'm glad that now it's running a little cleaner. Makes the game feel much better. And if my front line actually manages to take these trenches, I'll have to redirect the troops behind them. But I don't know. Maybe we won't have to worry about that. So there is another machine gun that I did not destroy, that I did not know about before. So let's see. I'm going to hit this front trench first. Just trying to spread out this fire the best I can. Make the most of it. And we've got some suppressing fire going on the machine guns now. So hopefully my troops can close without taking too much fire. We're taking fire from the right side. But I think we'll make it into these trenches pretty quick here. Let's put this half speed. So we're clearing out here. Going half speed still feels a little clunky. Got to start suppressing these troops. And we've got a lot of troops who made it through. This is nice. Only lost 2 companies so far. We've got to get our guys through into these trenches. Cannot have them just standing around. When they stand around, they're out in the open, get caught by artillery, and then no one's going to have a good time. Looks like we got a little traffic jam in the trenches here. Hopefully we can actually get some combat going with these guys who are just hanging out. Do not leave the trench. And yeah, I thought they fixed most of these bugs, but it looks like maybe not. So we should be able to take out these Canadian infantry. And why are you getting out? Oh, because this trench is destroyed. That'll get me. There are some French troops around here somewhere that are preventing me from capturing it. I'm gonna hit this trench again. I don't know how to attack these guys. We've just got a traffic jam. Where is the fire coming from? I've just got to destroy this trench. I think with that last barrage, we should take him out. There we go. We got that company has retreated. Now, why can't I take this this command point? I don't know what to do about this. I can't tell who's actually firing. It appears to be the French. There are two companies of French troops who are just hanging out. Apparently invincible to anything I do. I don't know how to get rid of these guys. Building up for another assault. Send a bomber out. Get ready to push into their command areas. Oh, they sent more troops into this trench, so I'm gonna have to keep firing at them. Where are these guys? I don't know how to kill them. Oh, this is frustrating. Is there anyone hiding in this blockhouse? Bunker, whatever it is? I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's just my guys in here. So we're gonna have to put some fire on these troops coming over. And I'm gonna bring in a fighter because they have something in here. Oh, nope, that was my own. I am just, I don't know, colorblind or something. So we're gonna start moving troops forward. I don't know, can I just hit these guys with artillery? Could that do the trick? I'm not sure if that'll do it. Here I'm dropping artillery on them and they're not suppressed. I don't know what this chaos is. I don't know if I could even hit them with artillery enough to really change things. At least we're capturing this point now. Alright, so we secured it. We got some of their troops retreating. Very nice. Now we've got to make a plan to get through to these trenches. So I think the clearest thing to do is just move right through the network. I think that's going to be the best way to do it, at least for now. I'm just going to hit these infantry with some artillery. I really thought they fixed this pathfinding bug in the last build. Must not be all the way fixed. But but we're moving troops up. Let's get these guys retreated, get some fresh troops in who are not so beat up. And just keep moving forward, get ready to launch an assault. I just lost that company. Nothing I could really do. Let's call in some vets. Get them ready to attack. I'll hit these guys with artillery again. That blown up trench actually is more of a hindrance than anything to me now. I think this should knock out their morale enough I can make a move. There we go. They broke. And we are free. Let's hit these infantry. So how are they getting in the trenches here? They've got to be just crossing in the open. At least somewhat. Why are you getting out of the trench to get in here? So we got a battle going on here, and they're actually winning. I don't know how that's happening. Let's go for it. Let's go over the top, take these guys out. I want them gone. You guys can't run in a straight line enough to get there before you're taking rifle fire. Alright, so now we've at least got a position here where we can start to make a crossing. Where are you guys going? And start to get some troops in place. I don't know where these French troops are going. Not going too hard on artillery yet, but I will once we get closer. I hope we don't have a traffic jam and these guys get stuck. So I think we're in good shape here. Let's see, our bombers, I think, cleared out a lot of their defensive positions. Just gonna keep moving guys up. And just leave a few back in case they try something sneaky. So you can see 3 companies that we're gonna need to suppress. Pause it. Drop some light artillery there, some heavy stuff further back where they're out of range. Well, that's all I can do. Let's roll. So I'm just going to plan out some spots for my guys to go. And we'll see how this goes. Just make sure I'm moving up another wave to have ready to go. And they've got guys coming out of this bunker, so I'm going to start hitting them with artillery, making sure that we have it controlled. And we're going to start moving forward. Because we absolutely need to to hold this if we want to keep advancing. This gun's too short to do anything about it. Alright, so we got a trench held. Looks like we're in good shape here. We just want to make sure our guys get in bunkers before the Brits are in a chance to fire back at us. At a hand-to-hand fight, I think we'll win it. We're in better morale position here. I'm gonna drop some fire on this company coming in, get them weakened before they meet up with us. I'm gonna send my veteran company over to support the attack. Let's get some more troops moving through. We got quite a few companies in the fight. There we go. Their troops coming in are getting hit before they get to our lines, which is what we need. 9 minutes, and I think we're going to do the same thing we did last time on this map, where I might actually come up from Y as well as down from B. Let's get some more vets in that trench so we're ready to go. And where's the rest of my army? I need more troops here. These guys are still stuck and confused. Just gonna bring up more reinforcements. I want to keep these trenches full because we're gonna have enemy troops coming up here too. So they've got a lot of troops in here. Looks like we got another traffic jam. There we go. They got out of the trenches for just a second, and that was enough to do some damage. And for this command trench, I'm gonna need some vets, I think. Alright, I think we should win this hand-to-hand combat. 8 minutes. And let's see. I'm going to send one of these companies up to this front trench, so hopefully I can see what's going on, and if they're calling in reinforcements, maybe get some shots on them before they get too close. We just go send this weakened company up to take out their artillery, and then start stacking some troops up to make a run at their command bunker. We got vets on the way. Oh, look at that. They're attacking. We got some good shots in before they made it to our trench. Plus, they're already weak in morale. I think we'll be okay. I think I want to use veterans to take the command bunker. I don't really want to wait on them to get over there. That won't be too long. So anyone they send toward me is going to take some hits before they get there. Accelerating a little bit since we are waiting on my troops to get in position. All right, let's get the vets in position first. And then after they go in, I will supplement them with regular troops if I need to. But I don't think I'll need that many. So I think I'll start actually moving some troops up to get ready to take the fight south. traffic jams are harder to deal with than the French right now. There we go. We got it. So let's get ready to attack. First item, let's start weakening this front line with artillery. And I don't think they have any machine guns here that I need to worry about. I know light artillery is not the most effective for doing damage, but I'm going to use it just to make sure that I'm using all the firepower I can. One challenge I'm going to face is that it'll take a while for reinforcements to get over. Luckily, taking that command trench and the change of possession bought us some time. So I think we'll be okay. Got 5 minutes to capture B. And luckily, I think we'll be able to move right through this trench network to take it. They've only got one spot they can bring reinforcements in. So if I can capture these bunkers here, I'll be on the wrong side, but I'll still be able to shoot at them. So let's pause it. Plan my movements. I know I'm going to lose some companies here because I'm dealing with weakened troops. But what are you going to do? That's why I brought lots of them. Alright, so we're starting to move. I just don't want my troops to get there, or my artillery barrages to end before my troops get there. Judging the distance, there. I think that's where I want to be. So the light artillery, I'm going to put here. Heavies, I'm going to drop on this trench, and maybe on this one as well. Try to actually damage them pretty heavily before my troops get there. I'll drop the lights in between, so they will suppress both of these companies at once. And I think we'll time this just right. Need to make sure we get in this trench because they've got machine guns that aren't suppressed. And we gotta find ways to keep these troops alive. Let's put this on slow, because I need to buy some time. All right, I think this is going decently well. I mean, not great by any means, but it's not terrible. I've seen things go worse. We're gonna have to reinforce this trench because our guys are getting chewed up. Let's drop some heavy artillery on this machine gun. Alright, they're in the trench now, so they're protected.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Warten auf Befehle. Bereit machen. Wir ziehen uns zurück. In Stellung gehen.
I'm going to try to use the troops already in the trench to take the forwardmost position. because I don't want to have these guys run into fire like that.
Kompanie, ausschwärmen! Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party.
Where are you going, bud? There you go. Let's see where I can even drop this. That would be useful.
Wir ergeben uns. Bereit machen.
There we go. These guys are gonna run. We got their artillery or their machine guns suppressed. And now we've got 2 companies, including a veteran company in that trench. So I think we're in good shape with this one. Then as soon as this company breaks, we're gonna move them up so we can hit the machine gun with grenades from inside the trench.
Stufe bereit machen. Wir haben neue Befehle. Wollen diesen Abschnitt bereit an der Linie.
All right, so now we are starting to capture B. That's really important because it freezes the clock. We are starting to run out of time.
An die Linie. Bereit machen. Feuerstellung einnehmen.
And I just want to, let's see, I don't think they can bring in more troops. So all we really want to do at this point is make sure that we can hold B,
Auf der Feuerstufe bereit.
that they can't get close to it. Might even do this with some supply left over. There we go, we'll take out their balloon as well. Always nice. This trench is destroyed, so I don't want to go around the corner. All that would do is open me up to casualties. And we've got B. Look at that, sweep. We've taken the field. Let's take a look at the casualties here. So they lost 10 heavy artillery, 3 light, 5,000. We lost a little over 6,000. But their artillery losses counted for quite a bit there. And we've got the hospital, so that only ended up costing us about 450 in gold. They lost 882. And their national will is down by 13 here. We got +9. And we got some other medals that will help us as well. So I think that was a very successful battle. Look at that, +12 and -11. And now Ypres down to 2 stars. We're gonna, I think I'm gonna call it for the turn there. Probably a good time to call it for this episode as well. I had some successful attacks. Trying to decide where to move next. I think this region might be good to hit as well because I'm surrounding it on 3 sides. I'll just need to relocate some troops.
Warten auf Befehle.
Let's see. Got some elite corps here. Start to build up these forces around it as we get ready to attack.
Wir haben
We'll
neue
send some
Befehle.
conscripts over. Oh, no, I didn't mean to send planes. You go back. And I don't know, my forces are stretched kind of
Wir
thin
haben neue Befehle.
across the front. Got 1 corps here. If I get attacked from Châtillon-sur-Marne, we will be in trouble.
Bereit machen.
So let's actually send an elite corps over.
Warten auf
Trying to
Befehle.
find the best way to balance this to manage 2 attacks at once. And it's hard,
Wir sind unterwegs.
but we'll see. I think we're in a good spot now. I will stop the episode there. Thanks again for watching. Hope you're enjoying this series. And next time, my goal is to unlock tanks. Probably 3 more turns until I get tanks. And that'll be fun to play with. Hope you're enjoying the series and have a good one.